stuff going on here, but I just want to make sure you also know it's tied up where it should be.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Southington Public Library. I'm so excited that I get to be here with you all today to introduce Cristiano and to have him talking about his time as Kid Governor. So if you guys need anything, I'm Molly. I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm going to turn it on over. Thanks.
So good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Those of you here in person and those watching online. My name is Brian Cofrancesco. I'm the director of the Kid Governor program at the Connecticut Democracy Center, and we are in residence at Connecticut's Old State House. And we are excited because Cristiano Almeida, our 2024 Kid Governor, is kicking off his statewide library circuit today. He's visiting 4 libraries across Connecticut with members of his cabinet to speak about their platforms and about their year as the Kid Governor or a cabinet member. So tonight, Cristiano and Dahna will be here to talk to you about their work over the last year. I want to thank Southington Public Library for hosting us tonight, and to a couple of organizations, Connecticut Humanities, the Gawlicki Family Foundation, and David Allen Hospitality Group that have made the library circuit possible. So with that, I would like you to join me in a round of applause for your 2024 Kid Governor, Cristiano Almeida.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming to my library circuit. My name is Cristiano Almeida, and I'm Connecticut's 2024 Kid Governor. I'm from Southington, and when I was elected Kid Governor, I was a 5th grader at O'Shea Elementary School. I'm now a 6th grader at Kennedy Middle School. With me today is one of my cabinet members, Lara, who will speak to you shortly. Kid Governor is a program for 5th graders who want to make a difference in their community. A 5th grader can become Kid Governor by running for office. They can do this by choosing a community issue that is important to them and coming up with a 3-step platform to help solve the issues. Students vote in a primary election to decide who will represent their school as their Kid Governor nominee. There can only be one candidate per school. Whoever wins the primary election must work with their class to make a 3-minute campaign video that explains their platform and community issue. Finally, 7 statewide finalists go out to all the registered 5th grade voters, and they vote for the student and platform they want to support. The student with the most votes becomes Kid Governor, and the 6 runner-ups will become the 6 cabinet members of the Kid Governor. I was elected by 5th graders last fall, and I am serving 1-year term as the 2024 Kid Governor. Today, I will tell you all about my platform and term so far. There are so many important issues I could have chosen, but when I created my campaign platform for Kid Governor, I felt strongest about increasing physical activity among students. On the screen now is my campaign video to run for Kid Governor. I chose the issue of increasing physical activity among students because 3.2 million people die globally every year from not being active enough. My dad is a middle school PE teacher, and my mom is a high school biology teacher, and they have always inspired me to be active. I was surprised that many people don't get the physical activity needed to be healthy. My platform is called Getting Fit for Fun. The Kid Governor program has given me the opportunity to address this important issue statewide and to make a real difference. Before I tell you about my platform, I want to ask the audience, what activities do you enjoy doing to stay physically active?
Yeah, I'll just put out that.
Danny?
I like to play soccer.
I know this
Nice.
Biking.
Walking.
Sargala?
Hiking. I was going to say walking too. I do aerial silts.
My platform has 3 points. Let me tell you what they are. My first point is to create a Fit for Fun Kids YouTube series with videos about fitness, physical activities, interviews with professionals, and student-submitted videos. My second point is to coordinate a statewide poster contest about how students like to stay fit. My final point is to develop a FitCoin program in schools to encourage physical activity. Let me tell you about each point. I launched the first point of my platform, a Fit for Fun Kids YouTube series, in February. I recorded this video to welcome kids to the series.
Versus the housing services, which is calling the vendor stuff. So kind of like recover them to where those should look. And also recalibrated for
Now let's get big more fun.
as far as them to do, but because insurance though, these going up when I do report
I wanted to create a video series for my platform because with thousands of fifth grade voters spread across the whole of our state, a video series brings the accessibility of my platform right into local classrooms. In today's digital age, video content has become a powerful tool for engagement. It allows me as Kid Governor to connect with kids at a more personal level, showing them in a creative way who I am and what my school is all about, my platform is all about. One of the videos in my Fit for Fun Kids series is an interview with Mr. Tony Loomis, a physical education teacher and the president of the Connecticut Association of Administrators of Health and Physical Education. Interviewing Mr. Loomis was an incredible experience. His insights and professional experiences added immense value to our interview series. Mr. Loomis had important ideas about how to involve higher levels of government to provide more standardization on fitness programs for students around the state. I agree that schools setting high fitness goals would benefit all of their fitness journeys. Moving forward, I'm looking forward to interviewing even more experts in the area of physical activity. I would love to hear some of the professional athletes from our state, such as Hartford Athletic, or college athletes, such as from UConn. I launched the second point of my platform, a statewide poster contest, in March. Connecticut has amazing talent in the arts, and I wanted fifth graders to use this powerful tool to creatively show what they'd love to do to stay active. That was the theme, actually. In what ways do you and your family stay physically active? Posters are colorful and full of expression, and the fifth graders in Connecticut really delivered on this poster contest, making it very hard for me and my cabinet members to pick a winner. I was inspired to see not just the quality of my artwork, but also the diverse ways fifth graders work to level up as their fitness as a family. Decision-making with my cabinet is one of my favorite aspects of being Kid Governor. They always share with me new perspectives, and we have a great time working together. Reviewing the poster contestants' work with them was a lot of fun, and they provided excellent opinions on what to look for, choosing the best artistic version matching the theme of physical activity. You can see the winning poster on the screen. It was chosen as the winner for several reasons. First, it showed a variety of physical fitness options: baseball, soccer, basketball, and football. And I think a lot of fifth graders around the state can relate to those and enjoy participating in them as well. Second, I really like the family aspect to it, and you can see them all playing together in the green grass. Lastly, the poster was so colorful and vivid, making it very eye-catching. Finally, the third point of my platform was my FitCoin program. I announced this program in May for National Physical Fitness and Sports Month. I was inspired to create it for fifth graders after seeing a familiar incentive program my dad was doing in his middle school phys ed classes. FitCoin is my favorite part of my platform because it is the part where I actually get to be active. FitCoin is a rewards-based fitness program for schools that encourages kids to be physically active during school. If you're doing well in gym class or exercising out during recess, your teacher can give you a FitCoin based on your efforts going above and beyond. Students in your class, grade, or school can compete to see who earns the most Fit Coins. Individual schools can choose how they want to recognize their students for earning Fit Coin. They can have a Fit Coin Hall of Fame, certificates, or small prizes as incentives. Fit Coin is meant to be a friendly competition and show that Connecticut kids are staying active. Visit ct.kidgovernor.org to learn more about my Fit Coin program and how your school can participate. As the Kid Governor, I have my very own cabinet. My cabinet members are the 6 other finalists from the statewide election. They are a big part of the Kid Governor program and have an important leadership role. We meet every month in my office at Connecticut's Old State House to discuss everyone's platform goals. We have a lot of fun and support each other's platforms. My cabinet is very important to me. My cabinet members are, from left to right on the screen, Paula from Bristol, Ella from Bloomfield, Alexa from Hartford, Donna from East Haven, Claire from Southbury, and Max from East Haven. You can learn more about them and their platforms by visiting ct.kidgovernor.org/cabinet2024. Now, I would like to introduce you to Donna. She will tell you about her platform and the things she has done this year as a cabinet member.
Hello, my name is Donna Lara, and I am a member of the 2024 Kid Governor's Cabinet. Thank you for being a part of our library circuit and coming to meet the Kid Governor Cristiano and me. I am here to talk about my platform and my experience in the cabinet. Like Cristiano, I ran for Kid Governor last fall, and on the screen you can see a clip of my campaign video I created. The community issue at the center of my platform is littering. I chose my platform because littering is bad for our environment. You see, littering impacts multiple beautiful things in communities. For starters, littering kills hundreds, if not thousands, of animals every year. And that is not even the beginning of the impact littering has in our communities. I think that littering is an important issue because it impacts us, our communities, and our animals every day. My platform has 3 points. I chose the first point, Organized Trash Walk Day, because if 5th graders around Connecticut clean our streets, parks, and beaches, it could really help solve the problem of littering. And this platform point is important because it can help reduce a lot of litter in our communities. The second platform point is to have a video series. Videos are a good way to reach a lot of people, and it is important that people know how to correctly recycle and compost. I chose my third platform because I like video series. Because like a video series, a blog is a good way to reach out to many people. This platform point is important because I can teach people how littering is harmful for our planet Earth. To achieve my platform goals, I organized a trash walk day at my school. I also sent out some letters to 8 other kids who ran for Kid Governor in the 2023 Kid Governor election on the issue of littering, and asked them to plan a trash walk day in their schools too. Several schools participated. In May, Cristiano and the entire cabinet went to the state capitol in Hartford. We got a tour, and we also got to meet the governor, lieutenant governor, the secretary of the state, and legislators. We were able to tell them about our platforms and why they are important to us. It was a very interesting day, and it was also fun. I learned a lot, and I was able to tell a lot of state officials about why we need to stop littering in Connecticut. Support my platform. I hope you will join me in helping to stop littering in our state. 2 things you could do to make a difference on this important issue is 1. Never litter. Always pick up your trash and dispose of it correctly. And 2. Learn how to recycle correctly. Thank you again for coming to the Southington Public Library today. I'm so glad I got a chance to speak with you and tell you about my work as a cabinet member. If you would like to learn more about my platform or my fellow cabinet members, visit the Connecticut's Kid Governor website on the screen, or come see me after the presentation. for one of my business cards. Now back to you, Cristiano.
Thank you, Dahna. Now I'm going to tell you about my term as Kid Governor, including some of the people I've met and the places I've been. The Kid Governor program has connected me to so many amazing opportunities. One of my favorite events so far was the inauguration day at the old State House, where I officially became Kid Governor. My cabinet members and I were sworn into the office by Secretary of the State, Stephanie Thomas, and there were so many special guests from our state government. I also got to give my inaugural address in front of a room of more than 200 people and a lot of classes watching online. I told Connecticut's 5th graders about my platform and how they could support it in their schools. My own classmates were invited to come to the inauguration day, and seeing them in the front row during the ceremony filled me with so much pride. They had all supported me so much during the campaign process, and I felt that this was a win for all of us. I know they all had a great time learning about the democratic process, and I'm sure the chance to get an extra field trip wouldn't hurt either. My cabinet members' classes came too, and I got to meet all the students in my office. This is a brief video of me taking my official oath of office from the Secretary of the State, Stephanie Thomas.
Cristiano, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will support the 5th graders and the students of Connecticut during your 1-year term and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the Connecticut's Kid Governor to the best of your ability, so help you God? If so, please say I do. Yay! Please join me in welcoming the 2024 Kid Governor. It is now my honor to present you with the Kid Governor sash, the symbol of your office. And you should wear this sash proudly when you address your constituents, make public appearances, and participate in programs. Congratulations.
It's hard to pick favorite moments from my term because they've been all so important to me in their own ways. The next event happened in my hometown, right here at the Southington Public Library. They held a Take Your Child to the Library Day. Here, I was able to reconnect with some local leaders from my town, such as the state representative, Chris Poulos. He was also present at my inauguration, along with State Senator Rob Sampson. I have felt so supported by these local leaders, and they have filled me with confidence to work hard on my own campaign platform. At that same library event, I also got the honor to stand next to Lieutenant Governor Susan Bicewicz, another amazing Connecticut leader who supported me at my inauguration. There were lots of kids and families I was able to speak with them about my Getting Fit for Fun platform. The library felt so powerful that day, and with the added superhero visitors such as Captain America and Wonder Woman, left me inspired to have the most impactful year as Kid Governor. Another one of my favorite memories was when I was interviewed by Mr. Eric Parker for his Connecticut 23 show on WFSB. Being in a real news studio for the first time almost left me speechless. It was amazing to see how the studio worked, and the professional feeling of the interview made me really feel that it was real, and I was really going to have my platform be heard in a big way. My interview aired on the TV for kids and the public all across Connecticut to see. I mentioned Connecticut's old State House on an earlier slide because it is the home of the Kid Governor program. The old State House once held the office as the Kid Governor of Connecticut in the 18 of the old State House once held the office of the Governor of Connecticut in the 1800s, before the current Capitol building was built. Now the old State House is a museum. However, as the Kid Governor, my historic governor's office from the 1800s is my office where the cabinet and I meet. You can visit the old State House to take a tour and see the Kid Governor's office for yourself. Another cool thing I get to do as my Kid Governor is have my own blog. That is where my cabinet members and I write blog posts about what we have been working on with our platforms. You can read the blog at ctkgcristiano.blogspot.com. Before I answer some of your questions, I want you all to know that the statewide election for Connecticut's Kid Governor is coming up this November. Between November 4th and 12th, thousands of Connecticut 5th graders will cast their votes and determine to serve as our 2025 Kid Governor. If you are a 5th grader, a teacher, or a principal, make sure your class is registered to participate in the Kid Governor program in the upcoming election. It's free. If you are a student, a teacher, or a principal, you can still follow along with the excitement of the ct.kidgovernor.org. You can watch the 7 finalists' campaign videos online and watch the live announcement of the election results in mid-November. I would like to ask Dahna to come back to the podium. Now that Dahna and I have told you about our platform's internment office, do you guys have any questions for us? Yeah.
So I'm a 5th grade teacher here in town, a new 5th grade teacher, so it's my first time doing Kid Governor with my class. So what advice would you give a new teacher? What can I give my students to make them successful?
Well, the first thing that you have to do to for the Kid Governor, for the kids to do Kid Governor, is they have to write a speech. And so my teacher, Ms. Chavez, she's here now. She helped me with this speech a little to see if I could try to say the speech in my school and get voted for with my school to represent for my school.
What about you?
I would say just to really make it fun, to entertain them and to have them engaged, because last year Miss PG, she made it really fun and a lot of kids paid attention when she actually read books, but if it was any other class, we would kind of be less engaged and less interactive. But when it came to social studies, that was a really great time of the year.
So what was your favorite part of the whole campaigning process before you got elected?
Probably when I was in my school cafeteria and they announced out of the 7 finalists who was going to be the Kid Governor, because it was just there was so much thrill and hype going on. There were cameramen everywhere, so many people that I've never met before, representatives in the school cafeteria. So that's probably my favorite thing.
And mine was probably getting to write our speech, because it did take a lot of time and effort, but it was really fun and it was great to say the speeches at the end, to say it to our classes and hearing other people's speeches and mine and just hearing everybody clap for us at the end.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to any 5th grade students who are watching right now that are thinking about running for Kid Governor?
If they're thinking about running for Kid Governor, I'd say just keep working through with it. If it seems like it's going to be hard, keep going, never give up.
Just do it, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You can only do it when you're in 5th grade, and it's really fun. And do not be nervous at all, because I was extremely nervous the first time I met Brian, but he's super nice and it's just a fun program.
you.
What happens during the cabinet meetings? What do you talk about?
Usually when I like welcome them all into the meeting, I join the meeting. And the meeting starts, we have like a schedule kind of that we do. So we do an icebreaker, and then like we talk about like what me and my cabinet members have been working on. And yeah, it's pretty much the schedule.
I would say sometimes, yeah, it's sometimes usually the same, but otherwise we have a couple activities. So first he would welcome us. Then we would have an icebreaker question. Then we would do whatever we need to do for the day. So for an example, if we had the old state house's birthday, we did a bunch of activities for that. We were preparing, and we cut out Cristiano's points for it as well. Yeah. Anything else?
For fifth graders who are researching their issues, what is important for them to know about researching their issues? What types of information should they be looking for?
Well, if they're like searching up a specific topic, then they should first like go around maybe like their school asking people if they know any like specific websites that could like help them with their platform to make their first like speech good. And then also like if my advice is don't look at like a website where you might think it's like not real. Like if something doesn't seem right about like what you're reading, then probably it's like not true. Or
So I would say, don't just put the first thing you see, because if I tried to do that, I definitely would not make it, because there was some very, like, a bunch of things that would pop up and just did not make sense. I went into like Wikipedia, kid websites, and try to search up for like kid-friendly language that you understand and you can pronounce, because there was some words that I don't even know how to describe, and I know nobody in my class would understand it either.
What was it like being on TV?
let me tell you something. It was good. It was very good.
It's fun, and it's so cool to just like get home from the activity you do and just be able to rewatch. Like, you have the moment saved online forever, so you can always just go back and watch it again when you want to.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for your questions. Before we end today, I would like to tell you about a few interactive activities I have for you. As you know, my platform is getting fit for fun. Before you leave, I hope you will stop by the table by the wall and do one of my activities. First, you can make a physical activity cube. Take one of the templates and write down 5 of your favorite physical activities, one on each blank side of the cube. You can take the cube home with you, roll the cube once a day, and do the activity on the side facing up. Second, you can make a poster of your own that answers the question from the poster contest. In what ways do you and your family stay physically active? You can take your artwork home with you or leave it with me to share with my cabinet. If you do one of these activities and find me, I'll give you a fit coin. I can't wait for you to do one of these activities. Thank you again for being here today at my library circuit stop. I hope you will promote physical activities with kids in your local community. Now it's time to hit the ground running. Literally.